CWS has a long history with the people of Afghanistan. Back in the late 1970s, after the invasion of the Soviet Union, CWS was one of the first agencies to respond to the needs of refugees arriving in Pakistan. And over the years, we set up some of the most secure camps, providing basic needs, taking care of healthcare, education, community development work. When we established the office back in 1997, this was when Taliban were controlling almost 90% of the country. Some very difficult times for agencies like us. But you can imagine how difficult it was for the people of Afghanistan, and that was our priority, to be there even in the most difficult of times. Unfortunately, today, aid is all linked to political goals, security goals, and the interests of Afghans are once again not the priority. The international community is abandoning Afghanistan once again. They need to look at the Afghan model and strengthen and support that, not plan something overseas 5,000 miles away and try to impose. It doesn't work like that. There are models from South Asia, from Afghanistan, where even women were head of the governments 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago. So we have models here, and unfortunately they're not studied, they're thrown out of the window, and a model that has no understanding of the cultural context, the tribal politics. It doesn't work for the Afghan people. We leave them even sometimes more vulnerable because we leave them at the mercy of an alien system. So people need to commit to an Afghan model, building an Afghan model, and supporting it financially. Today, CWS has close to 200 staff in Afghanistan, providing healthcare to over 300,000 women and children, livelihoods as they try to recover, and education continues to be one of our focus areas. To rebuild Afghanistan, to bring it back to the same level it was back in '79. We're not talking about development like we have in the first world country. Even to bring that, we have to support livelihoods. It will bring basic food, nutrition that a family needs. It will bring peace and prosperity and security to regions that are devastated by war. To rebuild lives, you have to build the livelihood support structures.
دا تخم ورته ایډې مسیره کړی دا تخم ورته د دانور تخمو ښه روشناکه دی او دا ښه تخم دی په نور کله به زموږ غنم داسې کم وږی بیولو دا ښه غټ وږی کوي هغه به 2 واره اوبه غوښتلې دا یې 1 وارې غواړي لکه هغه اوبه یې هم کمبوتي او روشناک هم ډېر پیشرست هم دی هغه مثال په 2 میاشتې ځان رسولی دا په 1 میاشت ځان رسوي دغه سوال یې دغه شی کړي دي کاریز راته تباه کړي دي مثال داسې د شکرپارې باغ یې راته ایښی دی داسې نور شاوخوا چې څه کومکونه یې راسره کړي دي موږ خو ډېر خوشحاله یو نو بیا ماینده څه که چیرې زموږ سره دغسې کومک وشي خو ډېر خوشحاله یو.
As Afghans work for a just, peaceful society, a just, peaceful country, we are there to support their efforts. And it might take 10 years, it might take 20 years. One thing that people of Afghanistan can be sure of is that CWS will be there. Big or small, we will be there with them. And it's a privilege that we see working with the Afghan people.